as I said in the beginning, this car was painted and then basically abandoned. I spent a little bit of time cleaning the paint. So this is dirty paint, and then this is clean paint. I don't know how well it picks up on camera. It probably all looks really good. Come back to the back bumper. I cleaned this half, and then that's the dirty half. From my little screen, it doesn't look that much different, but cleans up pretty good. I think the issue that the guy had when he painted this car and why he has a bunch of bubbles is because he had water in his gun, or in the airline. There's a couple little bubbles right there. But it will all be put in the ad when it goes up for sale. No surprises. Those of you with a keen eye will notice that this carb is a little bit different than the one previously in the video. I ended up buying this off of CorvetteForum.com. It is claimed to be a good running carb and is actually an original 1974 Corvette carb. Not that originality matters on this car, but at the same time, he said it was running great when he took it off to upgrade to a different carburetor and a different intake. And from the looks of it, it looks like a pretty nice carb. One interesting thing about this carb is that it has a different kind of choke. There's a little, I don't know what the word is. It's a mechanical choke, not a vacuum choke. So instead of air running into the intake back up and then through the coil to heat it up, the coil is heated up right here on this intake pad, and that pushes this lever up, which then opens the choke. I have that. It's right here. But I have no rod for it, so I have to buy that, which kind of sucks. But this is cool because now the choke can work. With this intake, I couldn't use the other style choke at all. I also had to put in one of these adapters in order to get it to seal. Somebody had stripped out these threads for the fuel filter. But I did test it. I've turned the engine over and it doesn't leak. So let's see if we can get it to run. It runs so much better when there's not water in the gas and you have a decent carburetor. That was pretty nice. I might bump it up just a little bit. We'll see. I don't have a tach to read RPM. Not bad from the smoke standpoint. I like it. Since we can now start the car reliably, what I've done is I've hooked up all of these gauges, and honestly, all I care right now is water temp. It goes to 100, so I know that it's working. All the rest of this stuff I'm not really concerned about right now. But what I want to do is I want to get the car up to temperature, and then I need to check the transmission fluid. And then from there, I know the brakes work somewhat. We might put the wheels back on and maybe drive it. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. See that? You probably can. The timing set between 10 and 12 is where I want it. I might adjust it just a little bit. Idling really nice. Exhaust sounds good. Oil pressure gauge works. You guys can't see that. Oil pressure gauge works. Battery gauge, no idea. Water temp hasn't moved yet, but I do have a temp gun and I'll be checking temperature as we go. Yeah, it's running really nice on nice fresh gas. Not so smoky this time. Well, the inside gauge isn't working. The upper hose is hot, so it obviously has gotten up to temperature. I checked the emission fluid, so put about a quart in it, which is about normal for something that's been sitting. There we go. Let's see what happens when we put it into a gear. I'm going to put my foot on the pedal. These brakes probably need bled. Okay, it's in gear. Neutral. Drive. No noises from the rear end yet. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. So yeah, I got to figure out where to these cars originally came with point style distributors, not HEI distributors, and there's a way, I did it on my 73, where you go to the fuse box underneath the fender and run a new line instead of from the alternator, and that way it'll be, you know, key on. So that was great. It ran awesome. I wish the gauge had worked, but you know, I'll get to that when I get to that. It smoked way less than it did. Started right up. It has a little hesitation under acceleration, but to be expected. I'm sure it needs a little bit of tuning. I got the timing set right. Yeah, I'm liking it more and more. It's really hot in this garage now.